What do you think? Is it a future you're ready for? You may be surprised to learn that it's a future that has already arrived. Everything in that video that you just saw is based on technology that is already here today. Artificial intelligence has enabled advances in decoding brain activity in ways that we never before thought possible. You've heard a lot about AI over the past few years. Here at Davos, it's been the talk of the hour. But I want to talk about it in a different way, which is the ability to decode brainwave activity. After all, what you think, what you feel, it's all just data. Data that in large patterns can be decoded using artificial intelligence.
You might recognize the WF executive featured in this clip, Nita Farahani. A former advisor to the Obama administration, she's now fully embedded within the ranks of the World Economic Forum. And she's not holding back. Farahani has gone all in on the next generation psychological warfare, openly advocating for the global elite to master the ability to erase memories and remotely inflict psychological torture on those who dare to oppose their agenda. We're no longer talking about surveillance or censorship, we're talking about total mental domination.
Having seen that person commit the crime, even though that person's utterly innocent, that it becomes a planted memory. And so there's some really interesting research that we can plant false memories in the brain. And in a different context, one of the emerging areas that's really interesting in law neuroscience is pain detection. And once we understand the circuitries that cause pain, I guess the question is, could we then instill pain and use that in many coercive measures in the legal system as well? So.
Wow, that's amazing.
For the elite, mastering the human mind is no longer science fiction, it's policy. According to high-level insiders within the World Economic Forum, Arno van Kessel is the first known figure to be subjected to a covert re-education program, locked away in a maximum security facility. His crime? Opposing the elite narrative in court. But sources say he won't be the last. The prison holding Van Kessel has reportedly been upgraded to accommodate up to 50,000 prisoners of conscience, individuals accused of standing in the way of the elite's agenda. These are not criminals, these are whistleblowers, dissenters, and truth-tellers. Even more disturbing, insiders allege the facility contains a massive death chamber, intended to euthanize, with cutting-edge Dutch death technology, to kill those who prove impervious to reprogramming. And this is just the beginning. We're hearing reports that hundreds of similar facilities are either under construction or already operational, part of a global plan allegedly coordinated through the WF to detain millions in the next 2 years. This isn't speculation, this is a warning.
Welcome to Cognify, a facility designed to treat criminals like patients. Instead of spending years in an actual prison cell, prisoners could finish their sentence here in just a few minutes. Cognify could someday create and implant artificial memories directly into the prisoner's brain. These complex, vivid, and lifelike memories are created in real time using AI-generated content. Depending on the seriousness of the subject's crime and their sentence, the memories could be tailored to the rehabilitation needs of each subject. The artificial memories implanted by Cognify would be seamlessly incorporated into the existing neural networks of the brain, preventing cognitive dissonance and ensuring the subject experiences the memories as if they were real. The Cognify concept offers a new approach to criminal rehabilitation, transforming how society deals with offenders by focusing on rehabilitation rather than punishment. First, the prisoner is given a choice, either spending tens of years in a prison cell or seeking fast-track rehabilitation through artificial memory implantation. If the prisoner chooses to undergo fast-track rehabilitation, the Cognify device is used. Next, the prisoner undergoes high-resolution brain scanning to create a detailed map of their neural pathways. This brain map helps guide the Cognify device to target specific brain regions responsible for memory, reasoning, and logical thinking, such as the hippocampus, prefrontal cortex, amygdala, parietal lobe, and anterior cingulate cortex. Once the target brain regions are identified, Cognify is then placed around the head of the prisoner. The intensity and the type of artificial memories is then adjusted depending on the crime. Inside the criminal's mind, time would pass differently, slower than in real life, making them experience years' worth of artificial memories in just a few minutes. Synthetic memories are customized depending on the crime committed and the unique brain structure and psychological profile of the individual. To ensure the long-term effect of the therapy session, the memories could become permanent, fully integrated into the subject's mind, as if they were part of their own personal experiences. While subjects are undergoing therapy session, valuable data are collected from all the prisoners into a central computer for scientific research, which will help understand the criminal mind and determine the best approach to tackle crimes in society.
Thought crimes will be targeted ruthlessly by the elites. They have already laid the groundwork to usher in this dystopian new world. The mainstream media has already been fully captured by the global elites. These days, if you dare to speak even a sliver of truth, they won't just silence you, they'll try to cancel you entirely. In the year 2025, according to the media, obesity is healthy, the vaccines are perfectly safe, and there are an infinite number of genders. George Orwell warned us about this time. He said a time would come when war would be called peace, and our abusers would be hailed as our saviors. He wasn't predicting the future, he was describing our present. But here's the good news. People are waking up. More and more brave voices are refusing to submit to the WF's tyrannical agenda. Activists, whistleblowers, and everyday citizens are rising, determined to protect their families, defend their sovereignty, and expose the truth no matter the costs. And right now, the courtroom in the Netherlands has become ground zero in this fight. Those who dare to challenge Gates of Berlin are standing on the front lines of a global war for the future of human freedom. The arrest of Arno van Kessel shows just how far the elite are willing to go. Not just to control your actions, but to control your own mind. So here's the question. Will you stand up, or will you kneel? Will you join the fight for freedom, or surrender to the demands of a system that sees you as nothing more than a programmable asset? The choice is yours. But don't make the mistake of thinking your choice won't have consequences. Because it will, for you and for all of us. Here at The People's Voice, we're determined to continue exposing the crimes of the elite, but we need your help. Subscribe to the channel, tell your friends and family about us, and join the People's Voice Locals community for exclusive and uncensored content. We can't do it without you. Government agencies, NSA, CIA, Mossad, you name it, are tapping your every move online, feeding their globalist surveillance machine. Your VPN isn't saving you, your VPN is spying on you. They flash no logs like it's a promise. But what they're really saying is, trust us. Trust foreign outfits in Israel, Panama, Romania, Switzerland? Trust them not to sell your data when the globalists tighten their grip? We know their plans. They told us. They're building a digital prison planet, digital IDs, 50-minute cities, total internet control. The globalist takeover needs one thing. Every click, every search, every move you make online in their hands. You think you're safe? Mossad has just been busted spying on White House officials. Nobody's safe. I don't know about you, but it boils my blood knowing they're chaining the internet to their globalist agenda. That's why I've partnered with VP.net, the world's first verified privacy network. They don't promise trust, they prove it. Cryptographic proof in real time that they can't see your traffic. They can't see it, and neither can some tyrannical government, not even if they came with court orders and threats. Your data is locked in Intel SGX secure enclaves. Cryptographic vaults so secure, even the owners of VP.net are shut out. This isn't privacy by some flimsy policy, it's privacy by design, built to break their control. Once you see VP.net, you can't go back. Still using legacy VPNs in 2025? That's like wiring your brain straight into the surveillance matrix. Strike back against the digital overlords by visiting vp.net/TPV. It's privacy by design, because the internet's their battlefield, and vp.net is your shield.